This is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek News, and I've just taught you how to play AttrAction. This is a game published by R&R Games, U.S. publisher, designed by Jeff Glickman, released in some versions in this fancy bag with the rules attached, and another has a little plastic case. And that's mostly it to the game. Hey, you already know how to play the game. Okay, not really. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get the most magnets. That's a good goal. The game comes with 25 magnets. You set them out at the start of play. You stand them all up on their short side if possible. Each person has one magnet to start with. And on your turn, you flick your magnet from the edge of the table from wherever you're sitting. Okay. If you make a cluster, then you get to keep that cluster. If you shoot a magnet, if you shoot a magnet and you don't get anything, well, that magnet just stays where it is. Too bad. If you shoot a magnet, and it goes on the floor, well, in the basic rules of the game, that magnet, yes, there's basic rules. For a game this simple, there are basic rules and advanced rules. In the basic game, this magnet goes to the player to the left, and they take control of it. In the advanced game, you place the magnet back on the table. Now, what was funny is I played this game a few times, because playing time is 5 minutes or so. And I played this at ACD Games Day, and people were playing with yet another rule that's not actually in the rules, where if something goes off the table and you catch it, well, then you get to keep it, and otherwise it goes back on the table. Okay, why not? I mean, this is made for house rules. As one player said, this seems like it was made just by a game designed by someone who works at the magnet factory to sell more magnets, because the magnets are awesome. What else can happen in the game? If you make, if you make multiple clusters like this, then you get to keep only one of them. You pick up that cluster, and the other one is left on the table for someone else to get. Oh, I got these before my previous turn. Don't rip me off, man. All right, so those are set there, and they wait for the other player. If at the start of your turn, if you're a terrible player or there's not much on the table and you have no magnets in your hand at the start of your turn, you pick up any magnet off the table, and now you get to shoot with that magnet. Oops. Luckily my floor is very solid. Alright. Sometimes the end game takes a little while because, of course, there's very few magnets left and people keep losing magnets, more get on the table, and then they get sucked up again and off and on and on. But whatever, it's like a 5 or 10 minute game. I mean, if you're the type of person who's asking for, what's the strategy in AttrAction, this is probably not the game for you. This is the game for people who are like, oh, you see that shot? That was awesome! Or, someone who shoots and the magnets mystically, turn through, and then everything's repelled and nothing gets captured. And you're like, what? Did you see that? That's ridiculous. Oh, that's totally robbed. If you can do Valley Speak and say things like that, then this is the game for you. That's it. That's it for AttrAction. So the game ends. Oh, I should, include these minor details here. When the game ends, whoever has the biggest stack of magnets wins. And if there is a tie, then you each have to compete to eat them quicker than the other person. You should not do that. The publisher does not recommend that, and there's a huge warning against doing that. Do not let this be touched by kids who are underage, except, of course, if you're observing them, like my 4-year-old son, who played and did pretty well. So, that's it for the AttrAction. Now it's time to destroy my table. Oh, wait, I forgot one other important point. You want variability? You have variability. So, you can play on a wood table, right? Or you can cover the table with a cloth that you took from Germany during a trip. Ooh, very different surface, very different feel to the clicker. Yeah. Or you can play on a table surrounded with other obstacles, like so, with you losing a magnet if you knock anything over. Of course, set up little shots here. Oh, lost that one. All right. What do we got here? Don't you know that you're supposed to use the powers of magnetic attraction, not repulsion? You can do whatever you want. Oh, what about the magnetic body shots? Jeff Glickman, thanks so much for coming up with this game.